Hey guys, welcome back to part 43. As in the last one, this is going to be a backtrack episode.
When the Emperor died, the Prophet's favor was lost, and we were forced to begin our exodus in the dark of night. The new Emperor has no love for the Prophet, so there was nothing left to stop the Knights of the Order of Trinity. We fled towards the desert, to begin again, when the Order of Trinity came upon us, and murdered the Prophet. I saw him die. We placed his body in a cave near the oasis, and in our sorrow, began to build him a tomb. The Order of Trinity is not finished. They desire not only the death of the Prophet, but the mysteries of the divine source. They will come again. But in our darkest hour, the Prophet has risen. He has defeated death, just as he will defeat our enemies.
So he's Jesus. So I'm getting out of this. I'm call-up point rounds. How do I... Now that I've never... Okay, well that's how I... Okay, well that's how I, like... Okay. So, how do I swap to, No. Maybe it'll come up at some point. Don't actually know how to, change that. See, I remember, like, I do find it a little weird that, like, I have a couple of problems I have with this game. I'm kind of also treating this episode as, like, let's discuss the game a little bit. What I think of the game up to, like, this point, now that I'm basically completed at this point. Let's overcast around here. Here it is. Switch between celestial arrows. How do I switch between special ammo, man? Where's that? Like they definitely like reused assets and stuff like that in this game. Like I mean, they probably took them and like polished up the models and stuff, right? So I mean, it wasn't like probably like a complete reuse of what was going on, but like stuff like the rope ascender, like it's a little weird that was in here, and like I think initially Laura was originally supposed to like need it to open stuff up again, like open up the giant pole gates like she did like in the first one, and I assume she did. But like it just kind of feels like a leftover asset that they were like, oh fuck it, throw it in. We can just make that an upgrade. So something they eventually give you that has like a use to like the exploration and progression of the game. It was just like, yeah, fuck it. Why is it that? Okay. Just like hanging. Okay, hold on. I guess I'm gonna be thorough when I'm looking at stuff. craft a bunch of hollow points out of. One of those is absolutely going to be in a really dickish place. I can feel that. But yeah, it feels like the rope center was put back into this game as like maybe they didn't want to try and have to restructure their game to fit it back in. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things. Like looking at it from the outside, I'm kind of like, but why? That's just a bottle. There's a document over there. There's one. There's another one. Man, with all the gunfight that went on in this area here, you'd figure... Actually, I think this is when I was using the sniper rifle. I mean, I only recently started using the assault rifle, right? So, like, if this was when I was using the assault rifle and just, like, bullet spraying people, I'm like, there's a chance I just ended up shooting one of those down. But not when it's like this. Anyways. And I mean, there are a few other things about the game, about this game, that I think are, like, huge improvements. Like, I feel like Laura, just overall, as a character, is much more deadly in this game than in the first. Like, in the first, it was one of those, like, felt like a survival game with, like, combat. This game feels like a combat game with survival elements. You know? So it's not so much, like, you feel Laura as a character feels more equipped in this game than ever to You're not gonna let me out of this hole. Okay. Feels more equipped than ever to be like a crazy badass psychopath, you know. What's that? There's mushrooms. So I guess kind of like I'm getting at is that I like this game more than the first one, but like I feel like what's the right word? Not that they reused a lot of stuff, but like I feel like they used all of their ideas in the first game. Yeah, I think that's the right one. They used all their ideas in the first game. So when it came time for this game, they just were like, let's just reuse all the ideas. And I don't want to say they like reused a shit ton of assets, because they clearly didn't reuse a shit ton of assets. But this document's like around here. Oh, is it just outside? Hold on. Wonder if it was like just outside here. not seeing wherever this document is. Oh, there it is. I must just ran by it. Because I walked right past this spot.
The flora of our valley, from the tall trees to the lowly mushrooms, were foreign to our ancestors when they first arrived. It took time and tragedy to learn the language of this land. But now we pass on this knowledge with every generation. The earth offers all we need. There is the healing herb, which you know to seek near sources of water and in sheltered coves. The birchwood of the forest, straight and true, can be gathered to make arrows. And the death caps, the mushrooms you find inside rotting logs or in dark, damp places, can make a potent poison.
But apparently I'm the only one who figured out how to make it into an exploding poison arrow. Right. No, I'm out of that cave. I need to keep an eye out for those walkie-talkies. Hold on, I'm going back down here. Any walkie-talkies? I assume it might only come in the areas where I heavily encounter Trinity soldiers, I guess. I'm not like, I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know, I'm close to a level up right now. But yeah, no, it's like, I feel like they reused a lot of assets and ideas from the very first game, if that makes sense. Where it's like, yeah, this game looks stunning. I think it looks better than the first game. Like, the real effects here looks a lot better and all that jazz. But it is kind of one of those, like, I'm seeing some similarities here. Like, the Army of the Deathless, I think I literally titled one of my episodes that. Or, like, one of the description I put, they must have been handing them out at the farmer's market. As much as I'd like that to be a joke, kinda true. Oh, that's fucking giving explosive arrows, because why not?
So what's the deal with the comm traffic then?
Terrain blocks line of sight. Something in the valley is creating EM interference, so we keep losing sync with the satellites. On top of that, the natives somehow managed to take down the primary radio tower. Take your pick.
Huh? How long until they issue us a pair of cans and a string? They're sending another team inside the mines to map the ruins.
Yeah, but where do they think all of this comes from? The natives don't look like the sorts to build on that scale.
Civilization isn't a one-way street. Something must have happened to knock them back into the dirt like this.
Hang on, I'll go look. Watch your back.
I'm on it! Just you and me! You're not gonna do that again! Think you're safe back there?
Did we ever encounter any other flamethrower guys aside from the very first one?
That's not gonna keep you safe! It'll take more than that! It's gonna blow!
Cool. Yeah, I think is that the only the second one I've seen in this game? Have I had to? I think it is, because I remember they introduced the first one like a big deal. They're like first like mini boss. I'm like, oh shit, new enemy type. Literally never came up again. Oh, there's another one. Was it 5, 4, 5? Ooh. Maybe we'll get all of them when I first pass through here. That'd be super convenient, so I don't have to come back again. Oh, my first pass through here. My first completionist pass through here. Seem to only be in those tents, but these guys have a habit of being a dick for at least one of the things. So I fully expect one of them to be like hung up 40 feet in the air around a corner guarded by 20 guys. And then I'm gonna have to fucking whip out my grenade launcher, which I don't even get unless I go to my way to purchase it. And then... I'm gonna have to shoot around both corners, ricochet it off the heads of every guy in the room. And then if the grenade explodes before it gets to it, it'll fucking... I hate when games bullshit like that. That's what I'm getting at. Oh, thank God. Cool, okay. Cool, okay, I don't take this shit slow anymore. Document next time, it's just up here. Okay. Did I come down here before? Did I? I don't think I did. I must have. I don't know.
We are no match for Trinity. They are the ones that drove our forefathers out of the Empire, and now they have come to finish the job. We are a broken remnant of a once holy people. Only our cause remains. I do not believe in my heart that we can defeat them, but I know that we can die trying, and that God and the Prophet could ask no more.
I mean, this is why the saying goes, you can defeat the people, but you can't defeat an idea. Apparently it's like right on the other side of the wall here. Stook. Coinage. Now I gotta go back to the camp and I'll be good to go. That's all that. Cool. I mean, I'm making this whole episode a backtrack episode. Just for me. It's for me, okay? I'm doing this for me. It's not for you. Oh, she just made it that time. Cool. Change your outfit. I'm gonna play Lara Croft, dress-up raider. We need to fucking finish this thing off. 2 more salvage. 17 more salvage. Ooh, I could wait to fully upgrade my assault rifle. That'd be cool. Maybe I kind of want to do the assault rifle thing. Yeah, the one thing I brought this up before. I ended up googling it. There isn't a new game plus for this game. It just kinda. I'm using so much hide and a bear pelt apparently. I think I brought that up last time I looked. Okay, fast travel. Geothermal Valley. So cache, coin cache. Flooded archives. I'm missing 2 coin caches. It doesn't show me where they are in there. Okay. This is the statue area. I'm missing a document, a Merle, and 2 coin caches. Okay. It's kind of weird that it doesn't show me when I was looking at the overview there. I wonder if I hit like a button that turned it off. Show me everything when I look at you. I guess I could, I wonder if I backed out of the fast travel and went to my map menu and then looked if it would show me. Probably. There's no reason why it wouldn't, but like... Okay, well the mural's back here. So, okay, it's a good thing I came here first anyways. And then everything else is in the other half there. From what I can tell. There's the two coin caches and the document. Okay, yeah, so... to the second floor, I guess. Oi. 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 There you go. There you go, lady. You pull yourself right on up there. Okay. That was what on the way in there? Like a high overhang area up there? See something way the fuck up there, but I think that's just part of the architecture. Always kind of hard thing about backtracking for some stuff is that, like, since you've already, like, done everything. Okay, well, I mean, I was apparently around where I need to be over here. I will find you. I will find you. I will kill you. Normally these guys always have like a line they can connect to. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that a problem right now. Probably right where I guess like the start or maybe the end of where I need to be. Is that how I get into this area? Do I need to maybe go to the infirmary base camp and then get in here to get to that mural? I'm not seeing a better way. Because the doors are closed off for me right there. Maybe I do. That seems like the most likely solution. Okay, wow. Okay, so yeah, I guess I must have just walked by it on the way in. Unfortunately, that happens, right? Playing Doom, when I first played Doom 2016, that happened a lot. I was like, guess what's going to happen now? And I'm like, is it my inevitable and lonely death? And they were like, yes. In the Chamber of Records. Let the records show that I, Lara Croft, was here. I was here. I did make a difference, she says. Into the empty void. No one there to listen. Okay, so the coin crash out this way. Oop. Beep, beep. Coins. $99 coins. How many did I need to get the rest of the things out? These coin guys just feel like they give me like a lot. Oh yeah, this part with all the Greek fire.
What's the deal with the comm traffic down? Terrain blocks line of sight. Something in the valley's creating EM interference, so we keep losing sync.
Okay, I don't care about what you guys are saying.
When the Knights of the Order of Trinity learned of the Prophet's rebirth, they attacked again. But we were armed with true faith. Where they expected a slaughter of helpless refugees, they found an army of men and women who would no longer be victims. Many died there, but in the end, we stood victorious. We fled, leaving his tomb and the Empire behind. We walked for months, across the high plains, and into the frozen lands beyond the borders of the Empire. The path was difficult, and many began to doubt the Prophet. I am ashamed to say I did as well. I hope he can forgive me, for with the break of dawn, we now see the truth. He has brought us to an earthly paradise, where we can begin anew. God bless the Prophet, for he has delivered us.
Cool.
The natives somehow managed to take down primary radio tower. Take your pick. Huh? How long until they issue us a pair of cans and a string? Hope we get a chance to put down some of these natives. Yeah, we need a little payback for that firefight in the village. The woman was there with him. Keep your eyes out for her.
His head is protected. Oh, I fucked that up. Why am I even fucking bothering?
Just you and me.
Is it just you and me? Are you sure that is a wise decision? Finding these little fights is nice. Cool. Okay, so last coin cache is over here. There it is. Okay. Get a little bit of fighty feet, get a little bit of shooty shoots. Missed this one fucking mural. Which apparently we can't just walk back through the main entrance and get. Because that would be too easy. Because you're too slow. This says Scenic the Hedgehog. That fucking Jeopardy answer one, the Jeopardy answer gag. Or meme, or whatever you want to call it. You're not gonna let me get back up there. Can I get up over here? Okay, okay. The, what game character is blue and likes to collect... What game character is blue, goes fast, and likes to collect rings? Denki King. Princess World. Just gives me fucking JoJo flashbacks. Okay. Ooh. Can I finish upgrading my assault rifle? Cool. Yeah, no, it's completely dumb and broken. Really, the bolt action has that much more stuff left. Lubricated. Man, I had a weird delay on that. Just refused to let me equip it. And I don't have that last attachment, whatever it is. I guess, would that be the laser sight? Because then, yeah, he has like a laser sight of the camp thing for me. So, that's how I came in? No, like, so that, according, because, like, that arrow I assume is how I come in, that's the exit. So, like, if I'm gonna get the mural that's here, do I have to start from the exit and then, like, fight my way back in here again? Okay. Well, I'm just going to worry about that detail in a bit. So, I think I'm just gonna... I'll decide it in a minute here. I'll figure out what I have to do to get that fucking mural, and then I'll, because I'm gonna be stubborn about that. And then, I'll start up again. So, thank you guys for watching part 43. If you like saw it, please do all things, and I'll see you in the next episode.